Well, hello there, and welcome back to me, because I'm back from my trip. After this 2 week hiatus, it is another Monday. It is in fact Monday the 13th of November 2023, and I'm Dakian, and I'm here to ramble. And while I was gone, I didn't complete anything while I was gone, but in between being gone, before and after being away, I actually completed a whole slew of stuff. Mostly because before I left there was a Monday painting evening at the game store where I managed to finish a lot of stuff, and then these robots were pretty easy to finish off. So this is all from the Mega Minis Robots and Post-Apocalyptic People collection. And it is the last of the robots. I finished all of them, and 4 more, more or less post-apoc or cyberpunk characters. And as always, you'll see better. You'll see them better at the still pics at the end. But yeah. We're back on track. We're back at home, and let's see what the work table has to offer. So I have prepped some new models to paint, and in the back here we have the last 5 of the Mega Minis series of the sci-fi, post-apocalypse, cyberpunk section of the Mega Minis. Anyway, I still have a few other models from that company. And these 5 seem to be units. They're kind of uniform. They have the same armor and dress, and well, kind of the same anyway. So I'm thinking they're military or cops or paramilitary, rent-a-cops. Something like that. Private security, maybe. Some sort of future cops. In the front, because those 5 are not enough to keep me going for a whole week, we have 4 models from Hassle-Free Miniatures. And I also went for a sort of sci-fi or kind of near future theme with the ones I picked out, the ones I had available. Now, Hassle-Free often makes minis that are unofficial versions of existing characters, and these are that. I mean, this is pretty clearly Ellen Ripley from the Aliens movies. This here is Captain Hammer from Nathan Fillion's character from Joss Whedon's Dr. Incredible show. And this, I believe, to be Commander Adama from the new Battlestar Galactica. It's supposed to be Edward James Olmos. This character here, though, I don't know if she represents anything. She's just, like, presumably a young girl because she has pigtails in military gear, with a helmet and body armor and a pistol. And, yeah. Just some random figure. And this should be enough to keep me occupied for a week, I think. Yeah. Let's see how they turn out. Okay, so this here was a Kickstarter from a company called Grimforge, and it was mainly for STLs, mainly for digital files, but I got some physical copies as well, and these have been resin cast. They haven't been 3D printed. So it's kind of Renaissance era adventures and multi-parts. So we have legs and bodies here. There's arms and there's heads. There's lots of different sprues of heads. I have many more heads and arm and hand and weapon options than I do bodies and legs. I have a total of 8 minis that I can make. There were 10, but I've actually built 2 already. Painted those a while back for the Warhammer game I play in. I just they did 2 different versions of my player character in that. And so I have no immediate rush to use these. The thing with having the extra heads and hands and weapons and so forth is that I was thinking that, you know, once I get a 3D printer, I can print more bodies and legs, and I use all these extra pieces I have. But for now, I'm going to count this as 8 models, because that's how many I can build with it. And what's this? Piece of paper. Oh, a thank you note from the Kickstarter. Anyway, so for new projects, I'm going to need some new stuff. So I got very recently this pack. These are some Batman minis from the Batman miniatures game. These are somewhat larger scale than most minis. I think they're at least 35 millimeter. I haven't measured exactly. That might be 38. So it's a larger scale than most games. And, you know, because the minis are supposed to be only used with this one game, they don't care about compatibility. So, and thus they make their models larger, so they're more readable on a gaming table. And it's a skirmish game, I believe. I haven't played it. I am not going to play it. I only got this because it was on sale, a very extreme sale. I think it was like 90% off or something. And I decided, why not just try some? I've never painted anything from this range before. Let's have a look at what it's like. So this is what they are. It says Spice and Woe-Face Thugs. I think it's supposed to be Two-Face Thugs. So it's thugs following Two-Face, who is a famous Batman villain. And then there's this character Spice here. I assume she's Spice. I have never heard of her. She looks like a bargain basement Catwoman, because she's all in black leather and she's carrying a whip, but she doesn't have any cat accoutrement on, so I don't know who she is. So I'm gonna prep these for painting. Let's see if I can make them interesting. Their outfits, the color schemes here are pretty boring, but we'll see if I can come up with something else. And yeah, if I need to add more, I've been digging more into my hassle-free collection, and in the modern, so these are from the Modern Adventurers range, mostly. There's some non-coms and civilians, and adventurers. These 6 models are the kids, the child models I have for modern or near future applications from hassle-free. I mean, some of these are supposed to be for a zombie apocalypse theme, I think, because they're kids but they're using weaponry, which is not normal. And, you know, why not paint these up? That's I kind of maybe I came up with this idea as the opposite of the Batman models, because the Batman models are really big for humans and these are small humans. So maybe that's the contrast I was going for. Anyway, we'll see more of these next week. Until then, I hope you give this a like and a share and subscribe and a comment, and above all, join me next week, same day of the week, same channel, same Dakion, who for now is signing off.